poison in there.
Yeah.
Not
And
like
what?
good, pure, healthy weed.
Honestly, Eugene, at this point, I don't think he needs to worry about the cigarettes killing him so much.
Eugene, if someone's going to kill me, it's probably going to be the government, like you said.
Tony, really, you might not want to keep those ones from that corpse.
Tony's not going to respond. He's just going to keep them. He's just going to put them in his pocket.
I swear, if you zombify from smoking a cigarette,
If anyone's going to zombify, it's going to be Potman. He was still the one who got bit.
Ouch.
What?
You really have to keep bringing
There.
that up?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fletch just shakes his head and...
I mean, he was bit. No one's arguing that.
actually,
yeah, but
speaking of
nobody's
that,
forgotten it
let's see that
either.
link again.
What? I didn't know what
Eugene.
you said.
Let me see your leg.
Let you see my what?
Your leg, where you got bit. Brought up, just to be sure.
He pulls his pant leg up and looks away.
I mean, looks like a brawny, muscular leg. All with that hole gouged into it that's slowly healing and everything. Doesn't look as if it was infected. You could find some antiseptic and dip it in there if you really want to make sure.
Pour some alcohol on it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll wait till we're somewhere safe to do that. I'll tell Potman, it doesn't look any worse. So just ignore Tony. You can put your leg down and stop looking away. Eugene.
He slowly lowers his pant leg again, taking care not to look at it.
Come on, ladies and lady. We got a place to get to. Unless you want to stay here in this shit heap tonight.
No.
I'm going to take
That's
your
good.
silence as you're agreeing with me. We should stay here.
Let's get moving. You wanted to go to the lumber mill, yes?
One more endurance point gone.
What are we looking for at the lumber mill exactly?
Carts.
The Summer Meadow Lumber Company looks relatively intact. Maybe not a whole lot of people tried to break in there. Definitely has seen better days, but so has everything else. And this building was built to last. I mean, after all, it supplies your home and agricultural specialist since 1909. Kathlyn would know that until quite recently, the Summer Meadow Lumber Company offered a vast number of services to prospective customers, including in the fields of home improvement, agricultural building, kitchen, bath, new and replacement windows and doors, and design products and services. They had the tools and materials required to build garages, barns, pole structures, really anything the country living man could want. And along with a sporting goods section. And, many other things. Nice food, like a good supply of beef jerky there at the side counters. And
Does Fletch find a nice little... Or, we haven't gone in yet. Damn it.
no.
Well, there's your paradise.
Take the plunge. Keep yourself on edge, though.
All right. I
Where
guess
they-
you want to explore that.
How
Potman?
bad does the gas station look in the day?
It just keeps getting worse.
Gas
Has
station.
it stopped burning?
Yeah, it stopped burning. That massive rain that got it down. Eventually, it just beat the fire down. Eventually, it stopped spreading so much. There's like a little road there. It didn't spread across it.
If I threw another match on there, would it light up again?
It's pretty well soaked and perhaps burnt out by this point.
There's only one way to find out, Aaron.
You want to test that out? You're more than welcome to.
I guess we're going into the lumber company and then clearing it out. Just search through it, I guess.
Okay.
Unless anyone has objections.
Zombie dogs.
Yes, and you're obviously immune, Potman.
In order to properly utilize any of the tools or resources within the Summer Meadow Lumber Co., you will have to clear it out. It's hard to assess the tools and resources, of which there are numerous, extensively, as Kathlyn would know. It's hard to assess that properly without actually dealing with any threats, because they would catch you while you were in there, and they'd home after you, and you really couldn't deal with 2x4s or replacement doors or new toilets or whatever, window boxes.
We could make stairs.
Yeah. I could also possibly make the piece of shit cart not a piece of shit.
Or
I
you
think
might
we'll
actually
probably
just find an actual cart.
Maybe. But then again, there's also the problem of there's the Z-heads there.
Mm-hmm.
So what's it going to be, crew?
What are we waiting for? The zombie count's over there to get us.
I wasn't going to look that way, but now that you mention it...
Well, I mean, even if you don't look, can't you hear the mournful mooing?
I try not to imagine it.
Make their animal noises as they trundle along the broken remnants of Summer Meadow. Very sad.
I try
What
not
do
to...
the zombie cows sound like?
The more you think about it, the more you're going to need to make a difficult willpower test with a -4.
That's some Cthulhu shit right there.
Well, here it comes.
Anyone else want to think about what zombie cows sound like too?
Yeah, why not?
Nah. What is that roll for?
It's a fear test.
It's okay. Trusty Tony's stupid. He doesn't get it.
Well, I guess I'm stupid too.
Trusty Tony's fearless.
Also stupid.
Alright,
Same thing.
-1.
Did we have to lose
Indeed.
any
Can't stop
endurance
thinking
for going to this area?
For trekking through the rest of the way slowly to make sure that the zombie cows did not suddenly catch you, yes. Or look at you and try to chase
Oh.
after you. You're trying to make it so that you don't attract more attention when you fight. Unless you don't want to try to do that.
I mean, correct me if I'm
Trusty
wrong, but
Tony's at
the first day I think you
4.
gave us the option of not losing endurance,
Yep, you
but
guys-
it basically meant we're going to attract everything to us.
You are more than welcome to just book it through the town.
We might have to do that on the way back because Trusty Tony's like, I don't feel so good, guys. I think it's
At any rate,
the fatigue.
as Eugene ponders the implications of zombie cattle and exactly how they sound. Let's see here, with an 8, that's an extra +3. That's a 16, which is 4 successes. Eugene is suddenly paralyzed in terror for 4 turns and loses 6 essence points.
Better than 3
I
successes.
kind of expect the zombie count noise
Yep.
now.
How
Yeah.
long is a turn?
Just basically it's 1 to 5 seconds, so it's not that long. He's just it's like
Okay,
a third.
so Potman freezes for half a minute.
It's like half a minute, and it's just oh god, no, and it's just his brain tries to shut down, shunt it away, he's auto forgetting how it sounds.
How could they?
And,
How could they even?
And I'll go ahead and roll Kathlyn's fear roll as well. Let's see, that was 1d10 -3 plus 4. Kathlyn is just momentarily stunned. It's really
Kind of sad.
it's kind of like Eugene. It's like
Why would they even? Why?
Why do they keep moving? It never stops.
The sound!
Why did Fletch not roll?
Because I wasn't thinking about it.
no.
Ah,
He didn't give a shit.
He didn't pause to think about how do the zombie cows sound. Aaron wanted to know, so
He's more standing there looking at the lumber company place like, what the fuck are we going to do here?
Whereas
Kind of want to move.
Eugene's analyzing, staring at the cattle from a secure location, they're just.
I'm just glad he didn't try to tear his eyes out.
Yeah.
Well, 3 successes, you would have shit yourself, so be happy for 4.
Which is different How?
Well, now you're not covered in shit.
If you say so.
Well, guys, we have to clear out this place full of Zeds.
Yes, there is.
We probably got to do it quietly.
I'll go ahead and check to make sure the exact numbers prowling around for you all.
On the bright side, if we kill these Zeds, that means it's one less pack of roaming Zeds. Unless they can reproduce. Wait, yeah, they can.
Just going to
Damn
end up killing all the Zeds and just hanging
mean,
on
we've-
down.
We've kind of skirted around several in this area.
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah.
If we start making a lot of noise in here, we might have a lot more than a few on us.
Well, they walk slowly.
There is, I got the full roll there. There is, prowling around the lumber yard in the assorted, like, shop area. Just slowly wandering around. Who knows? Maybe there's, like, a human in here at some point, maybe still, or maybe they think there is, or, like, some sort of food are interested. There is a total of 12 walking zombies, human, and 2 dogs. Got a max roll there.
I'm not.
Nope. No.
Don't think we have anything to pull the door trick with again.
Is it really worth a cart?
No.
Maybe.
I mean, hey, but looking inside as you're peeking your heads in, this place does look very much intact. All of these tools and supplies that the professionals here at Summer Meadow Lumber Company has been using since 1909 are there at your disposal.
Gee, I wonder if it's because of the zombie dogs.
So the Zeds don't appear to actually be focusing on anything in particular. Like someone isn't actually in there.
They appear to be shuffling aimlessly, but you really can't get a good look from your position. You'd have to go in and play.
If we're gonna go in here, we need to choke point them again.
This place probably has multiple entrances unless we block up the other entrance. I don't know.
Really not that thrilled with the idea.
Yeah, because we're going to have to use guns, and guns make noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially that gun you're holding now.
What, you mean this thing?
Yeah, that one.
And then he immediately fires a shot off.
Well, what we could do, that is an idea, is maybe if we go, like, across the street into that field behind the gas station, make some noise, maybe shoot off some 9mm ammo, then go south, skirt along the tree line, and come back here. All the zombies will have gone over there. Think about it.
How big are these squares?
They represent an indeterminate amount of distance.
Some level of space.
Yeah,
How far away is that field behind the gas station?
Field behind a gas station? That's basically like, since that's one like major road there, like multiple lanes, like 5, 6. Consider that to be like, I'm aware of the location. That's like 4 major road thoroughfares spaced away from you.
So from here to there is like 50 yards.
It's an
Maybe a
idea.
little more or less. Yeah, but like if we have to start shooting in the lumber place, they're going to come right back.
That's why I draw everything out, and then we kill what's left with, well, Cat
And
kills
get
what's left.
Charged by battle cattle and dogs?
It's a risk we'll have to take. Unless-
Who's this we? Who's going to be doing that?
Don't see
Us? As a collective?
All at once?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. What was the plan?
You yourself said it. You're already looking and feeling pretty tired there.
Might want
True.
to find some place to hunker down, especially if we're starting to have people get near the point of passing out.
Well, the only place around here that I know is the Claddy's place, and that's back up top.
We can certainly say that each square on this map represents 15 yards.
I don't know of any other place we can hunker down safely at night, and I don't even know if the place we stayed at that one time is that safe. There might be some material to blockade the doors up again at night, but I don't know how well they'll hold.
So what about that Moody place over to the up and right of us?
That Moody place? Whoa.
Whoa.
I just made
The
all
whole world's
your...
on black.
Uh-huh. So it should be fine now. You guys should be able to see the map again.
Team Derp looks a little bit different.
Oh, yes, I'll have to change the vision as well since I edited the map distance. Well, in that case, I'll go ahead and change that back. I was changing the map edited so that each square counted as 15 yards, but the site radiuses that I did not take that into account. I'd have to play with those two. I'll do that later.
It totally wasn't zooming in on Bill like something happens to him.
No, Bill, no.
There you go. You guys should be back to normal vision and squares.
Okay. So I guess we're going to that Moody place, but I really don't know how long. I'm going to be...
Gonna do the distraction thing.
I don't know if we can... I'm really tired, man.
I think I can outrun them pretty well.
You were just against this a couple minutes ago.
Still against it, but
well,
if it's
I mean, that
comes down to him passing out and
we could make to that
making
Moody
this entire trip for nothing.
We could make to the Moody house before Tony passes out, if we want to hunker down there.
I do want to say that Trusty Tony is currently suffering a -2 penalty to all of his actions. He feels groggy and dizzy. He's under 5 endurance points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to update mine now that we're sitting still.
If we're heading to the Moody house, at least let me check the buildings on the way there. See if one of them might look a little bit better.
It would be a question, which Moody house are you heading to? There's Jim Moody, and then there's Dennis and Paula Moody.
Dennis and
is
Paula's.
eldest. Okay.
Unless
The close
there's one
one.
under a zombie thing that we're not seeing.
No, there's not one under a zombie thing that you're not seeing.
Oh, I
Jim,
see. Jim's is
Jim-
off
yeah.
to the west.
Jim's is off to the northwest. Jim is the actual owner of Moody's Auto Sales and Services, or I suppose what's left of it, if he's alive. Dennis is his eldest son.
So we want to just take the few squares there to get to that house?
Yep.
I guess so.
We're gonna lose Tony.
Yeah, that's going to be another 3 endurance just getting there at least.
If you guys
Exactly.
want to take your slow travel, you could quick travel through it,
Not
Fuck
with dogs.
that.
so that you guys can have friends to fight off when you get to the house.
Well, whatever. I guess we're going like this slowly.
Because we totally need another combat segment right now.
Absolutely.
Guess
That
we're
is
going like
exactly
this.
what is necessary here.
Okay. You can continue moving. That's 1 endurance point lost.
Is it possible for Kat to look over the area to see
Sure.
what would be a better place?
She can certainly look for shit. Like, a Trusty Tony doesn't have to search. He's not losing any endurance points just standing around. He's not gaining them, though. But anyone who wants to search is more than welcome to do so as you guys continue to make progress.
I'm gonna search really just to see if the place looks fortifiable. If I have to search for that is.
No place really looks fortifiable. This is a desolate, wasteland of broken buildings and hopes and dreams.
Oh.
If you didn't add in that
Well,
last part, I was
good
going
job
to.
making it sound appealing.
As if over 900 people living in this town, along with cows, dogs, deers, and rats, suddenly became members of the undead and tried to rip apart all of the other places looking for the sweetmeats.
Well, on
Yeah,
the bright
sounds
side,
awesome.
on the bright side, we've killed at least 40 Zeds, so that means something.
We're almost an 18th bear.
So you're welcome to look for stuff. I'm just going to tell you right now, finding a great defensible location, that's not happening anywhere in this town.
We pretty much have the best defensible location back at the church.
Just dig ourselves underground, hide there.
This is like Minecraft. I just got punched to the ground, right?
Like I said, you're more than welcome to look for things, but you're not finding that thing.
When I said fortifiable, I really mean not currently on fire and in tiny, tiny pieces.
Well, that certainly.
Well, that
looks
is
like...
really fucking picky.
Yeah, that's really broad, and I would say that yes, those locations do in fact exist.
Oh
Is
no,
anyone
I was saying the other thing. That is way
Yeah.
too narrow considering the current state of this town.
Well, if you guys are gonna look.
I'm gonna look. Just for
Okay.
anything useful on the way there, since we decided not to go into the cornucopia.
You
one.
can go ahead and lose endurance if you want to look. Just 1 point for you, and you can go ahead and give me if whatever it is you're rolling ability plus skill.
Doing it with notice.
Okay. All right. Well, is anyone else going to take a peek around?
Yeah, Trusty Tony's not gonna do anything.
No.
All right. Well, sort of in this unexplored zone, Cat doesn't exactly remember who lived in this area. However, picking through like a relatively alright house, it looks like it's in a reasonable enough condition given what's transpired. She finds a bottle of tequila, a functional off-road bicycle,
Bicycle score.
and... is that a Derringer? That is a Derringer!
Fuck that, we got a bicycle.
A hot pink Derringer!
So we got a hooker gun.
Wait, what?
Hot pink Derringer.
That's blurry.
Those are the stats of it. It has 1 shot.
It's perfect.
It's a hooker gun.
Exactly.
Single barrel, 1 shot Derringer.
What
Just
caliber?
gonna pass it off to Potman.
I gave you the stats of the gun.
Caliber doesn't matter.
Totally passing it off to Potman.
I mean,
Potman
based on
takes it. Are you kidding
based
me?
on the damage scale, it's a 22.
Yeah, but it does a lot. It might be. Whatever.
I don't know. The base damage die is a lot larger than that.
It's a smooth bore. When you look at it, it's not a rifled barrel.
Oh,
Stripper gotta be safe.
Yeah, it is higher than 22.
fuck it.
Yeah, your
Potman's
point,
going to hide that somewhere.
yeah, your point blank range is 1. Your short range is 3. Your medium range is 5. Long is 10. And extreme is 30.
Yeah,
Are you gonna
Potman's-
put your hot pink holdout pistol in your little girl's fanny pack?
Do you have a problem with this?
So, she'll hold up the tequila. Who wants the booze?
Shit, party tonight.
Trusty Tony's like, I already got mine. Holding up his beer.
And yeah, I'll go ahead and add that. I imagine the bicycle will be brought along.
Yes. Nah, I don't think we need a bicycle. We already have 2 of them, guys.
Ah,
But we got 3 now.
3 bicycles.
3
alright.
out of 4.
And then we're riding off into the sunset.
that's like a Meatloaf song. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Jolie always sang it. All right, well, that's time spent it away.
It was good time spent away.
Cat thinks that there's nothing else of worth in this area. You're free to continue moving along.
Gotcha.
What time of day is it now?
You're looking at 1:30 p.m. as you're continuing through. The slow times and the time spent exploring have whittled time through.
Do you wish to search this?
Yeah, I'm gonna
location?
search this.
Okay. That's 1 point of endurance loss because she has resistance fatigue.
She's an athlete.
Athlete. Yeah.
Where are these rolls coming from, Chris?
I don't know. Whenever I'm not in combat.
Let's see.
Except
With
that one time.
with a basic success there, Cat looking around like another sort of like housing area steps into one house, and she finds a hands-free flashlight that can be attached to any firearm.
Dibs. Well, unless someone else calls dibs first.
Does
Tony's
anyone
too,
want this?
Tony's
I'm
too
not
busy
using it.
nursing a beer.
I don't think I can make my bat tactical.
You can make it tactical.
Yeah.
Flashlight on the side.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and give you that too. That's it's an EV of 2, and it's designed to clip onto a firearm.
Yes, Potman's putting that on one of his many 9mm pistols.
He's totally putting it on the Derringer.
That's all she finds there with her basic success.
Okay, and made it.
How bad is it?
And then another point of endurance lost.
Trusty Tony's like, ugh.
He's huffing and puffing.
House, has seen some better days. Here's the standard wear and tear of doors getting beaten in, and there's blood and gore, and windows are intact, so that's a plus.
I think the better question is it better than the first house I searched on the way here?
Define better.
Does it have more doors, or are they both equal in their non-existent doors?
They are both equal in their non-existent doors.
Can I make a door?
Well, only if you had the lumber supplies.
We can make a door out of the metal.
Is there any basic furniture inside?
There is basic furniture, yes. Certainly. Consider it similar, though not exactly, the Clady house that you folks stayed at.
I'm
So
going
you're
to tell you
telling me
right now,
there's not a boat
guys,
basement?
I'm not going another step forward. I'm going to fall asleep.
We'll go ahead and use that for an example. You got a living dining room, laundry room, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, master bedroom, and a basement. It's a fairly well-off furnishings and furniture. Dennis was probably maybe the second wealthiest man in all Summer Meadow, maybe the third. He was certainly a skilled businessman. Might have been better than his father was.
As we go inside, and I notice there's a basement in here, I'm gonna ask Fletch to come with me. Maybe keep a light on me as I go down to the basement to take a look for any friends.
Yeah, sure.
And you don't know how good you have it.
Guys can, the door's unlocked, you can easily go down to the basement. There's nothing that's moving down there. Nothing animate besides the two of you.
Are there any windows we're gonna have to seal up? Like the Clayton? Oh, Clayton.
There is a small window that Cat, with her size, would have great difficulty getting through.
Okay. Basically gonna come back up and say, we've really just got a window to close off. The basement's a pretty nice place.
There's also a 2-door garage attached to the house.
Is the garage door open?
Which door? There's a door from the garage leading into the house, and then there's the 2 doors that slide up to allow cars to travel.
I mean the sliding
The
door.
two-door. Gosh.
Yeah.
Has that the slidey things open?
Those are closed.
I
Is
assume they're metal.
They are, in fact, made out of metal.
There's no
I'm gonna-
cars inside if we go through the house?
No, there are vehicles inside the garage.
Oh, go on.
But then again, the roads are totally jammed. We're not going to be able to drive it out of here. God damn it.
That is also another factual statement. There's no way in hell you could drive a vehicle through any of these roads. That'd be like a -15 penalty.
Could turn on the cars and kill ourselves.
You could.
Jeez.
There is.
We could
That's
turn on
a
the
bit
cars
dark.
and lure them here.
There is an older, like 70s style, like metal body car, and then there's like an SUV.
Well,
If Eugene
Trusty-
isn't already in there.
is there any plastic gas tanks? Like plastic gas containers
Jerry can.
around in the garage?
You can certainly look around here. Sure.
Would that require losing of endurance?
We're gonna say that since you're confined to one area, not immediately terrified of zombies. No.
Okay. I'm looking for stuff for cars, so I guess...
Well, it's not really like you don't make a mechanics roll to look
I
for
understand.
a plastic gas container.
I look for a well, if I were a
It's
mechanic...
like you rip it out of the car. I found it.
If I were a gas can, where would I be?
Yeah, okay. Well,
You do find a small just like a small 2-gallon gas container.
is there any gas inside of it?
Not really, no. You wanna light a lighter and peer in to look?
I went up here and
We've got a
look.
flashlight. A lot of flashlight.
No. It's like 2% full. Probably used on the lawnmower, which is a push, by the way.
Okay. Do they have a hose?
What?
Do they have a hose?
Yeah, living in luxury here. Third richest guy's got to push his own mower.
He probably doesn't push it.
Probably has the neighborhood.
We all know
Lawnmower
what
kid.
you're
I bet
thinking.
he paid. I bet he pays less in paying some other guy to push it than other people pay in gas.
Anyways, does he have a hose?
Sure, there's a hose.
You're a
Okay.
hose.
Now, is it possible that Tony, with the hose and the plastic gas can and the cars, could siphon gasoline out of the cars into the plastic gas can?
That's certainly possible. You just have to apply a bit of suction. Perhaps take a little taste of gasoline yourself, but yeah, that's more than plausible.
Yep. Because 2 gallons of gasoline, hey, that's useful stuff.
The nearly exhausted, Tony just sitting down here.
I'm not gonna help. Just gonna watch it happen.
Pretty much.
So, after he finishes and is like spitting and spluttering and feeling crappy, Potman's just gonna kind of walk in and say, "You know, I bet we could hotwire those. You didn't need to take the gas out."
What are we gonna do with them, Potman? The roads are clogged.
Drive it through a field?
We're honestly.
Yeah, how are you gonna
close
get to?
the
How are you gonna
edge
get
of
to a?
town?
How are you gonna get it to the field? Haven't
We're
you
pretty-
seen the streets?
We're pretty close to the edge of
Yeah,
the town.
we're right on the
There's
edge of
two-
town. We could
there's-
probably...
Hey, Potman, look, there's another car over there.
He's like,
Hey, Grimace,
There's
I
two
want
of
to go back to the front door, however we got outside, and look down the road to the east and see how clogged it is.
that's, actually to, get to that main thoroughfare, the same one that the church is on further north, that's relatively...
No, just to get to the fields.
Well, that's not so bad, but there's a lot of, crops and trees and farmsteads and picket fences and dead bodies of animals and rocks.
But it could get to the field.
Yes.
I go back in and let him know. We could easily get that thing out to the field.
Do you know how to hotwire a car?
Well, do you think they took the keys with them?
Don't you?
Maybe.
I don't know about you, but keys are one of the few things I probably carry around all the time with me.
I mean,
Just for reference, he pulls out his pair of keys. My car is broken down like a mile out of town. I still have the keys.
I'm just...
Could try
I'm just
checking
saying,
for keys first, or I
You're a
could try
mechanic
to-
and kind of a shady one.
You want to give me at least 3 hours to rest before I keel over and die from a heart attack?